Chelsea controversially grab all 3 points at the Cardiff City Stadium to gain some ground on their fellow Champions League chasers. Watch until the end of this match review to hear all of my thoughts on yesterday's match. Hello people, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. This is my review of the game which took place at the Cardiff City Stadium in the Premier League between Cardiff City and Chelsea, which Chelsea ended up winning by 2-1. So what I'm going to do for you guys in terms of this review is that firstly I'll be giving you the lineup in which Maurizio Sarri fielded at the start of the game, then I'll be giving you my thoughts on the game itself, and lastly I'll be giving you my thoughts on Chelsea's upcoming Premier League fixture which will be played at Stamford Bridge against Brighton and Hove Albion. So without further ado, let's get straight into this review. So getting straight into the lineup in which Maurizio Sarri fielded at the start of the game, and as always, starting off with the formation. It was a 4-3-3 with that deep line playmaker involved. And in terms of the personnel in which he decided to go with, he went with Kepa in goal, he went with a back four from right to left of Cesar Azpilicueta, Antonio Rudiger, David Luiz and Marcos Alonso. He went with a midfield three of Jorginho in that deep line playmaker role, with Ross Barkley and Mateo Kovacic just ahead of him, and he went with a front three from right to left of Pedro Rodriguez, Gonzalo Higuain and Willian. So that was the lineup in which Maurizio Sarri decided to go with at the start of the game. Now getting straight into my thoughts on the game itself, and as always, starting off with the first half. Wow. I've had a bit of time to think about this, but I still cannot fathom how bad we were in that first half. Oh my word. The way we started off in the first half was absolutely shocking. We allowed Cardiff City to press us and stop us from doing anything. It got to the point where we had to resort to using long balls, and even then were our long balls terrible. To be honest, Cardiff City do deserve credit for the way we played it in the first half because of their organised defending and their brilliant counter-attacking, although their counter-attacking had nothing to show for it, i.e. they didn't score in the first half. And I do not understand how they did not score in the first half because, like I said already, they were absolutely excellent going forward. And to be honest, Neil Warnock can be proud of the way they played throughout the entire game, to be honest. But yes, as for us, that was one of the worst first half performances I've seen in a very long time because we were so shocking. It looked as if we couldn't do anything. We gave the ball away so many times, and that was very frustrating to watch. And you should all know that I hate that so much because I don't understand why we need to give the ball away in midfield or in any position, to be honest. But yes, overall, terrible performance in the first half. I do not understand how we didn't go into halftime in a losing position. And Maurizio Sarri needs to take a look at himself as well, because I do not understand why he doesn't make halftime changes when he can see that the team is not performing well in the first half. But yes, getting straight into my thoughts on the second half. Wow, what else can I say? What else can I start with but their goal? To be honest, their goal couldn't have come sooner enough because, like I said, in the first half, they were absolutely excellent going forward and they were also excellent defensively. But yes, their goal came from a corner. I cannot remember who whipped it in, but we struggled to get the ball out. The ball fell to Victor Camarasa, and what does Victor Camarasa do? He does what he does best, which is slam it into the back of the net. And it was a brilliant goal, and to be honest, they deserved that goal, like I've said twice already, I believe. But yes, what irritated the life of me after that was the fact that Maurizio Sarri only made a change as soon as we conceded a goal. He should have made a change at half time, like I've said already. But yes, Cardiff were excellent in the second half as well. They pretty much played the same way. I think that we got worse because it got to the point where we had to foul their players. We actually got very, very, very lucky with a few decisions. To be honest, the officiating in the second half was absolutely dreadful, and that leads me on to our equaliser. Willian whips in a corner. He clearly obstructs the view of the linesman, but he tried to lean to see the last man and to see where our players were positioned, and it was so clearly offside. We were very fortunate with that goal. We were very fortunate to be given that goal because it was so clearly offside, and Cardiff were hard done by when that goal was given. But to be honest, it's an equaliser, and I'm happy that we managed to equalise. Even though it was illegal or should have been ruled out, I am happy that we managed to get the equaliser. But yes, at that point it was obviously 1-1, and then the winning goal was scored by Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and it was a brilliant header. Both of our goals were headers. But yeah, Willian whips in the ball. I believe it was Willian anyway. It falls to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He just heads the ball into the back of the net in added time at the end of the game. And yeah, that was the game. We won by 2-1. But overall, based on the way we played, we didn't deserve that one bit. Cardiff definitely deserves something out of the game, and I do understand why Neil Warnock was so angry at the end of the game, because the officiating was absolutely dreadful, as were we. Cardiff City was sensational, and they definitely deserve something out of the game. Overall, that was one of the worst performances this season, and one of the worst performances I've ever seen. But yes, that's my thoughts on yesterday's match. Now, to conclude this match review, I'm going to give you my thoughts on Chelsea's upcoming Premier League match against Brighton and Hove Albion, which will be played at Stamford Bridge on Wednesday. So to be honest with you, I think that it's going to be a really hard game, and it will certainly be a hard game if we play the way we did yesterday against Cardiff City. But hopefully we put in a better performance against Brighton and Hove Albion and we get a convincing win. But yes, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you all very soon for some more videos. Come on you Blues, and peace.